Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jill. This video is dedicated to all of the amazing women out there. I hope you enjoy. When we are operating in jealousy, it is the ego's way of trying to protect us. One form of jealousy is the result of us comparing ourselves to other people. The way they look, their popularity, their status, the amount of money they make. When we are doing that, we are devaluing ourselves. Is it true that we are less valuable if we don't possess all of these things? And who set that standard to begin with? When did we decide to give our power over to that standard? When you notice that this is happening, don't try to fight it. Don't push the feelings away. Sit with the discomfort. Allow the wave of the feeling, which is usually the experience of pain and hurt, to move through your body. And then ask yourself, why am I comparing myself to this person? Why am I trying to devalue myself? And is that true? The answer is no. We don't place our value on our gifts, our outer appearance, or any performance or talents that we have. While those things are gifts from God and we can appreciate them, we do not rest our confidence in them. And so you stop and come back inside yourself to the soul that is connected to God and begin to see yourself the way God sees you. You are God's perfect creation. You are perfect in God's eyes. So don't doubt the Creator, the one who created you. When you're doing that, you're actually putting God down. You are in conflict. With God. And there is no perfection here. This is a lifelong journey of coming in and out of ourselves. Sometimes the ego, while it means well, is causing more stress and infliction because it thinks it is protecting you. And it doesn't know the difference. So it's up to us to live with intention and pay attention to what's happening to us at all times and making those subtle shifts to bring peace. Not to be in perfection, not to be more accepted by society, but inner peace. Another form of jealousy is protection that is authentic, and that is the body's way of informing you that there is an actual threat. You might be in a relationship or have been in a relationship before, and you find that you're experiencing this feeling more often than not. When this is happening, pay attention to your body. It could be that there is validation to that. The person might be stepping out and is engaging with someone else or multiple people. Or they might not even be doing that, but you're still experiencing what feels like jealousy because there's a lack of trust. Because your inner self knows this person is not 100% all in, which can feel like someone cheating on you, even if they're not. Your body has all of the answers, so pay attention to that. Don't dismiss that form of jealousy if you notice that it's happening continuously. Even if you're with a person that says all the right things and does all the right things and they do love you, they may not even be aware that they're not fully all in with you the best they can be. And so we want to be in alignment with the one that God chooses for us. More often in that dynamic, you will feel peace. The underlying foundation and current is peace with the one that God has designed to be with you. And so sometimes you might have a hint of jealousy that might come up, either because there is a perceived threat that even your partner may not be aware of, to bring to their attention to help resolve that, or you might have old wounds that are coming up. But these would only be coming up on occasion. It's not a consistent feeling of the lack of trust. That is an indication that you're out of alignment with this person. And they could be a wonderful person, but you can still be out of alignment. So I invite you to be in self-examination as you move forward in your life as to what is happening. It is up to us to define and to be in a shared reality with ourselves as to what is going on. Also ask God about it if you're unsure, to reveal to you, is this threat real? Or is it an old wound and patterning that's coming up? If you're in a relationship where you're experiencing this feeling all of the time, it might be time to exit. And I know that's painful and that's scary, but this day-to-day pain that you're experiencing, the lack of trust, is exhausting. And that's no way to live. It's better to face the pain of the breakup, move through those feelings and begin the healing process, and trust that there's somebody out there for you, where that won't be the underlying current all of the time. Always remember, with the right person, the aligned person, there's an undercurrent of peace. And with the partner that you're meant to be with, you can bring up the experience of feeling jealous calmly, and they would be willing to talk to you and work through it with you, taking ownership of what you're feeling. Also, if they are putting themselves in harm's way and they're not aware of it, maybe they have a coworker or somebody in their social circle that's starting to cross boundaries that they're unaware of, to bring it to their attention. But with the right partner, they won't be offended by this. Now, we don't want to come attacking them with aggression or yelling. We want to come when we're calm, vulnerable, and exactly how we're feeling. And it might be something from your childhood, and that's okay. Your partner, the aligned partner, will make you feel safe to show that vulnerability with them and not turn and blame you for that, like you might be experiencing with a current partner or a past partner who turned everything against you when you shared the vulnerability of jealousy and the fears. And sometimes with these partners, they intentionally inflicted jealousy by putting themselves or saying things in position to make you feel that way. The person who's aligned with you won't do that, not intentionally. They won't be flirting with other people, saying things that are inappropriate about other people, and disrespecting the relationship and you. If that's happening, get out. This person enjoys the feeling of you in that stress and worry because it validates your feelings for them, and they need that. They think by you feeling jealous, that means you love them and you care for them, and that's unhealthy, and we don't want that. You might have even done that to somebody else, and that's okay. You might be doing that right now. If that's happening, it might be time for you to exit it as well and begin your healing process as you are out of alignment with this person. When we're in alignment, we don't have the need to try to test the relationship constantly by saying things that we know might trigger the other person to get a reaction or attention to validate their feelings for us, and vice versa for them to do that to us. So that right there shows you this person is not for you and you are not for them. Are you comparing yourself to a coworker? Maybe they make more money than you. Maybe they are favored at the company by the people and the bosses. Stop comparing yourself. Be who you are meant to be. If the job is dissatisfying, maybe it's time to put out your resume, start testing. It'll either validate that you are to remain where you're at and you actually have a great situation, because we can work through jealousy, or you find something that's better aligned and people who appreciate your work and your value to the company. Always choose life and self-preservation. If you need to remain at a company that's a little dissatisfying in order to pay the bills, do that. You can still live in authenticity with that because you are protecting yourself, because you need a roof over your head and you need to eat. And when the time is right, get out. Some of you may need to start something on the side. Maybe start your own business, and you'll need to continue to work at the current company while you're doing that until you start generating revenue. At the very least, you'll be splitting your energy up so you're not so focused on the people and the situations at the current company. It'll help alleviate some of that so you're able to pay your bills and have the outlet of something that's more satisfying to your soul. Maybe even starting your own YouTube channel. Start posting things on Instagram, things that matter to you. You are an amazing person just because you exist. Remember that. Don't allow anyone to make you feel less than, because you are not operating at a standard that society set. That's opposite of God's standard. I want to thank you for trusting me on your healing journey. I'm sending you my love, and I look forward to seeing you next time.